I think I had a slight idea of what I was looking for, something that would set me in motion, but I knew I couldn't find it where I was. So I left the comfort, the version of me that was too frozen to take a leap of faith. I traded it for the quiet mornings in strange places, for the sunset that didn't ask me to be anything but present. I started learning what it means to choose yourself, not in a loud, rebellious way, but in the soft and sacred act of living. And this is a chapter where I become more than a little, more than a role, more than what was expected. I'm not done becoming, but I'm finally becoming mine. So what I was feeling was almost frozen, not because I'm stuck here, more like I just couldn't get myself to go get up and be consistent about a lot of things I wanted to do. I wanted to achieve a lot, but it was kind of like overwhelming myself and just frozen without taking any action. And when my dad told me to go again and travel, that was something that actually led me to keep going and be consistent more, but it didn't happen instantly. It happened after 4 or 5 months of just traveling. On my first trip alone, I was super excited. It was just on the surface. I was not actually sitting with my emotions in the plane, and that's where it's struck me almost, and I felt nervousness when I was in the plane. I noticed that already before I'm in front of the thing that I've been waiting for. I would just not feel it. I would feel the nervousness creeping in when I'm in the moment in the plane. Right out of the visa department, I just couldn't feel those emotions until I was right there. I was the one who cried in the plane, but I think there was one situation that happened on the airport. If it didn't happen, I would not have cried. I would not have sit with my own emotions. Next moment, when I was in Thailand, in Bangkok, where I was alone, no one knew me in this whole city. I feel super exposed and seen. Exposed not in a bad way, but I was like, I can breathe and be my own person, could just be myself. Like right now, I don't have to perform for anybody. It's not about the performance, but just the mask you put on in front of the people that have known you for your whole life. Then there was no one to observe you, and you can just be. So what I'm learning on this journey is that confidence, letting go, independence. I think independence is a big word. I don't even know what it means to be independent. What I'm learning is just be me and to live on my own, take care of myself. And I think these are small steps to take, but these steps add up. And I am learning just to live. Somewhere along these travels, I found about volunteering. It gave me a sense of direction, and when I did it, even though I didn't know what I was going to do, what direction I'm going, and I just took the step, went for the volunteering, it gave me a sense of purpose, not in a grand way, but I knew that this is what I wanted to do, and then I wanted to do more of it. Teaching was something I felt, especially with the kids, helped me not just teach them. It was something that was giving me direction, a path to walk on. Because before that, it was awful. I was living in the days. And when I did the volunteering in Bandung, it made things more clear where I wanted to put my efforts. I wanted to put my efforts where it can make more impact. And then how I found my volunteering in Cambodia, and that was something gave me more clarity. I wanted to see my efforts making the impact more, and I decided to go there again for a longer period of time so I can actually see the kids changing in a good way. I decided for 3 months because I actually wanted to see with my own eyes that what I'm doing is actually making an impact. Even with recording my journey, my goal is, it's not, oh, I want to keep doing it or I want to be consistent. Yes, that's a part, but what I also got to know is a lot about ADHD, and Before that, I struggled with a lot. I knew in my head what I want to do, but I was still frozen. Then I started to look at myself through that lens and be more compassionate and decided how I can still do what I really want to do. I don't think you find stability by staying at one place. You can change the place you live, get as lost as you want, and still stay centered when the routines are built within you. And finding home for me is about gravity, about being centered. And I think I'm building that with this soft discipline. I'm letting in myself and in my life by observing the things I need to adjust in myself and the things that my nervous system really need me to do. I think that soft discipline comes in form of my hobbies, even though I don't get to stay at one place for long and keep doing same hobby for long, but I picked up something that I want to learn and keep doing. That is learning Japanese. About loneliness, I feel heavy once in a while, like once on a full moon day. But at the end of the day, when I have done talking with my family, they ask me, do you want to come back? I would be like, no, I'm not coming back until I finish what I started. I think this conviction of finishing what I started, this is something that keeps me going even I feel heavy sometimes. It's okay to feel heavy and still not go back. You can feel restless for some time and then rest. But if this is something you really wanted to do, you don't need to go back. You don't have to go back. I'm not sure what I'm learning as I go, but during my travels, I feel safe to take up space, just to walk on the streets and just breathe. What I'm learning is I don't have to be in survival mode just because I'm alone. I can still be relaxed even when I am on my own. And after all these months of wandering around, I feel like I'm finding these pieces of me. I finally recognize that this is the person I am. I think I'm finally wiping the dust on the mirror and seeing my reflection. I'm not done becoming, but I'm no longer afraid to be seen. I'm not chasing places anymore. I'm finding pieces of myself. And if you're on a chapter of your own, I hope I can walk with you. This is just the beginning, and I'll keep sharing if you will stay.